4:10 a.m. I woke up spontaneously in the chair at 3. So this is like, we didn't go back to sleep? I guess, well, shut up. It's very, I was trying to get here, it wouldn't show this.
Hello. As I was walking down the street, I saw some police officers arresting a civilian. Although the arrested man expressed more than once that he had difficulty breathing, the policeman who was standing in front of you did not take his knee from his neck.
I actually saw that too. What did they do this for? It's not Facebook. You're propagating your mind. Deny it. Active denial. I do not receive this imagery. Out of bounds. Sure are a lot of landmines in these video games. You said video game? You heard me? I'm trying to share this, but it's not letting you. No, it is not. I pressed the X. Okay, back in the book.
Your Honor, I was just doing
George Floyd for it. How do you end up being the judge? Well, Your Honor, no.
He was dangerous. I had to make sure everyone was safe.
The evidence says otherwise, officer.
What evidence? You. There was no one else to see it.
You're lying.
If there was, how are you going to prove it her?
Well, that's dangerous. That's right, we got this.
What? So you weren't a good judge after all.
What was it?
Oh, no, it was supposed to be hidden.
I don't even know what it is.
Anyway, I was just doing my job. Let me go.
Wake up now before it's too late. I'm becoming more of a listener to Mr. David. Why? I like that he is pressing on with fervent. If you continue to do a presentation in this world and you get the fire under your ass and keep going and don't get jammed up, I just have something for that, because I too seek it. And after yesterday, which is very strange, the day of exorcism on the ley lines, yeah, you can't exorcise people who don't want you to do that. I disagree. If you had to ask demons if they wanted to leave, they'll always be able to tell you no. Okay, fine. I have demons too. In the flesh. All humans do. The condition of sin is spread out for everyone. There's only one person I know who was sinless, and I didn't know him as an externalized human. I came to know him in my heart. Oh, that's very poetic, sir. Well, I hope so, because that's all the crafting I'm going to do. Now, David, here, what I'm going to share, I'm going to try to put it right after the reenactment of George Floyd. That is a very weird game. I don't think there's a game, but a window into something I have to look. It's very weird. If you saw it, you see where we're going with this. But here's David.
That people are suffering. People are dying. You walk out, like I was going to say, it seems like it's not even in just the society we live in, But it actually seems like some of this evil is in the physical world that we live in. When you see mosquitoes and you wonder what their purpose is, or ticks, or snakes, or hurricanes, or earthquakes, or anything, freezing temperatures, heat waves. You can't live in this world. It's almost like, when I came to Oklahoma 2.5 years ago,
Are you naked?
or really about 3 years ago, I came to Arkansas and then I moved out here, stayed with my daughter for a couple of months. But the whole time I've been here, 3 years,
Beware of
been
the
an
devil among
experience.
the soul.
When I first got here, I thought, man, Oklahoma
Just beware, don't worry about
was
it.
so beautiful.
You'll be
I
good.
did the same thing I did up there in Idaho. I looked at it and I thought, look how beautiful, it's beautiful. And then I started waking up and looking at the snow and the mud and the poverty that we lived in.
Naked.
And I saw the people
Die.
down at Joe's Bar and Pub that were so depressed that they didn't want to live anymore.
There it is. What do you do? What's your answer to that?
And I said, well, it's just Idaho. I'll move away where it's warmer. Well, then you go south and you realize it gets so hot you could fry an egg on the pavement. And you realize that if people don't have air conditioning, they can die. And that there's rattlesnakes and there's scorpions and there's no water to drink. And there's poverty everywhere.
That's their problem. So what about you? What's your problem?
And you say, well, I still have hope,
Oh,
right? I'm still not wanting to look at the world as it is in reality, right? I haven't
surrender.
given up yet. So you're still searching for that beautiful
Pie in the sky.
life and gonna find your soulmate,
Oh, good.
and have children, have a family, and get a garden. It's gonna be wonderful.
Start another.
Well, Little House on the Prairie was just a television program.
Michael Landon.
Never happens in this real world.
Energetic.
But we just keep pretending and hoping, I guess. We keep hoping that it's going to. We keep ignoring all this terrible stuff. We just keep, human beings have a way of pressuring on. And, we're full of faith.
That's very.
Most people I know, they don't ever give up. They just keep fighting. And ignoring all that evil around them. And just,
Are you looking at that lady?
I'm surprised that
He put her
people
there.
don't just fall apart and go nuts, go insane, or just lay in the street.
Who says we're not insane? Your freedom to speculate perhaps is a little too freedom. Well, look, I picked David because I've been listening to where he's going. At least since I think the night of the 6th, whenever there was, some people went to the Capitol because I guess you would feel you need to during those conditions. I also was in agreement. You stormed the Capitol? In a way, yeah, I guess so. Then you're guilty. Chocolate hippie? Did you just label yourself chocolate hippie? Look, man, I'm your automated thinking system. Sometimes you can give me a name. Devil, are you trying to creep back in? Oh, you see me? I recognize your bullshit. Well, that's an important thing. Get out. That devil. If you do your good work of exercising one Satan or devil or number 3, marketing in the form of, what's the name? Mayhem. Oh God. Then you would be where I am. Awake at night. Not getting the proper amount of sleep. You woke up at 3 on the dot. I looked at my clock, it was 3 on the dot. It's the witching hour, you're probably being tortured. No, that's not allowing that. quit entangling these. So I think these humans, as he's referring to us, quote unquote, have an amazing potential for either good or ill if we keep our focus. But you should be done with it. The jury is out on this type of shit. I haven't fully decided either. I've not given up the seeker.
Die. I mean, I guess sometimes people do get to that point, and then we just step over them, right? These are called homeless people.
Oh.
We just, so, he tapped out. Well, just step over him. Somebody, it's kind of the same thing in a religion, like Jehovah's Witnesses running around, hello, brother, do you know the truth? Here, have a watchtower. And then, ever so often,
they said that there are two forms of mind control, which the sophistication level is beyond any other system. One is North Korea. And number two, Jehovah's Witness. What? Fact check that shit.
they'll say at the platform, well, so-and-so was disfellowshipped, or this person's no longer a witness, don't talk to him. And you're like, oh, I guess he tapped out. But nobody...
Why has that lady got her phone exposed by her vagina? Who has crafted this picture like this? I'm just saying, as a human being, male, semi-eternal being, ever vigilant and rapey. I'm not rapey. You put in those two things together, it seems like there's a pre-arranged marriage to her vagina and that device. It's dangerously close to the water. It's going to be baptized. I don't think it's there for baptism. It must be a feminine product. I don't know about that. Let it go on.
willing to admit that they're on the verge themselves of tapping out. And until they actually tap out, they will never admit how rough it is, how terrible it is. No, it's wonderful. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I love my job. Oh, this wonderful world. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, look out for that snake. Well, it's just a weird world. And so I think we have to do, 33 minutes of this negative talk. Because we have to know the truth. And here's the truth, friends.
Did you drop the 33?
This world that we're living in
We sure do. Oh, dude.
is bad. It's not good. And the reason why this world is so bad, because no one has woke up. You're all pretending that this is okay.
It's not okay. It's already
It's like
done.
it's like you're living under the rules of some big bully, right? Your whole block, or some guy comes in with his Cadillac, he drives into your block with a baseball bat. I guess he's got some bullies, some guards or something that
Posse.
they get out of the limousine, they knock on everybody's home. They say, I want my money. You're supposed to give them like 10%.
Bitch better have mine.
And they slap you around.
I surrendered $22 to tithe.
They make all the rules. And so you're like, okay, so can I have a job so I can eat?
No.
And you're like, yeah, you can have a job. It's $3 an hour, and we'll take 90% in taxes. And you're like, oh, well, okay, I guess I've got to do that because otherwise I'll starve. And Mama says that the Bible says he who does not work does not eat. So, this is all moral and on the up and up and everything. So, of course, I'll do it. And after a few weeks of working and you hate it and you don't feel like you're going anywhere, but you always hear these little cliches about, well, you got to keep working, never give up, right? The world's a beautiful place now. And so you